It says, so you look so young. Did you get peeled or something? That's supposed to be funny. Anyhow, next. So this is where I grew up. San Francisco Bay Area, not actually in the city, but in Woodside or Redwood City, if anybody's familiar with that. Went to Kenyatta College. I have my paralegal certificate from 1985. Some of the law offices that I've worked at in California, because I did that for about 15 years. I was a stay-at-home mom to Justin and Josh for a long time. Also a high school Sunday school teacher at St. Anthony's on the Desert Episcopal Church, and a mentor mom, and at La Casa de Cristo Lutheran Church. Go ahead. These are my teams. So you can boo or you can clap, but but I absolutely love my Warriors, as they are doing so well right now, and Mr. Curry. Next. This is my family. This is 1975, my dad, my mom, there would be me, my brothers Teddy and Steve. This was my dad, is my dad, my mom, and me. 2 weeks ago, right after my BNI meeting, I flew up to San Francisco because my dad had just had 3 strokes. This is right after that at a restaurant, if you go figure. Anyhow, my mom and me. My mom is 77. I am 52. Go ahead. This is my brother, my sister-in-law, and Claire, my niece. These are my kids, Justin and Josh, and me. That's at their junior high graduation. Justin is a golfer, and Josh is a computer geek. Jeff and me, and Jeff and me, somebody I've been dating for 3 years. Go ahead. Justin, my golfer. This is in Pebble Beach. He's number 3 in the state, goes to Desert Mountain High School, and is on the golf team, and love him to pieces. Josh, and this is us about 6 years ago. Go ahead. My ragdoll cats, Fluffy and Bubba. Go ahead. I had to have that in there. Anyhow, Anita's Advanced Skincare. I'm located inside Canyon Falls Spa and Salon, which is on the corner of Raintree and Northside. It's a huge place. I'm just a little suite within that. And this is my treatment table. And then this is when I first started. I was very bored because I didn't have any clients yet. So I was doing things like taking selfies. Okay, go ahead. Another picture of my treatment room and the lovely cabinet that someone nicely donated to me. And these are all my products in the cabinet. What is a facial? People wondering, what is it? It consists of a double cleanse, obviously. There's steam that comes in on your face that I do exfoliations, extractions. I massage your face, I massage neck, arms, chest, then I put a mask on you, okay? Then I have lots of serums and oxygens, vitamin C, moisturizer, and I finish up with an SPF of usually at least a 30. Go ahead. These are just some photos that that kind of depict some of the things that I do. Loving to do the gentlemen's facials. I put them to sleep all the time. I don't know why. But and then this is a picture of the oxygen treatment, and also some waxing. More photos. This is my, no, never mind. This is, I wanted to say that, but I won't. Anyhow, teen facials. I also do teen facials. I've got two teenagers at home who regularly ask me, Mom, will you give us a facial? Please, please, please. They're breaking out all over and they need help. So chemical peels is also something I do. Go ahead. The life cycle of a facial. Immediately afterwards, your skin radiates and is a healthy glow. I have got lots of people in here, thankfully, that can give a testimony to that. 48 to 72 hours, the skin is hydrated. 28 to 48 days, the cells are regenerated. In 4 to 6 weeks, time to schedule your next appointment, although I ask that you do that before you leave. Go ahead. Why are facials important? You exercise, you eat right, you get haircuts, so why wouldn't you get a facial? As with most other beauty and health matters, facials help prevent and treat common problems, rosacea perhaps. Gentlemen usually have a lot of congestion here in the nose and eye area. There was somebody that specifically referred me all the time at the Fairmont when I worked there, who came from England, who just wanted me to work on this area because he was so congested. And just people get oilier, and the weather, and facials can help with all sorts of these kind of ailments. Before and after pictures, this is somebody with acne. As you can see, this person here was on my skincare management system, and also used another product called Age Intervention Duality. Go ahead. This is fine lines and wrinkles. Again, the skincare management system, and some retinol. Okay, retinol is an exfoliator. It's a vitamin A derivative. Redness, rosacea, all of that, before and after. And this is just a gentleman who used one of the nicest products we have here called Renew. It's called Renew Regenerating Booster. Okay. And then fine lines, another fine lines and wrinkles. I think this is probably the best one here. But as you can see, some of the eyes and around the mouth have just kind of softened up. The products that I use are medical grade products versus over the counter. This is my skincare management system for men, and that one is for women. That's just a normal set. I've got a glycolic cleanser, vitamin C, a resurfacer, a moisturizer, and an SPF. Obviously, you don't use the SPF at night, but it's in there as the package, and there's a few differentials for the men as well. I have a skincare management system for men here if you'd like to look at it afterwards. Funny! If you're so worried about crow's feet, why don't you see a podiatrist? Okay, all right. I had to break it up a little bit. Make your next appointment at Anita's Advanced Skincare and press book now. I'm the only one. I answer the phones. Well, I don't answer the phones anymore because I've got my booking system. So if you would love to make an appointment with me, I'd love you to go to Anita's Advanced Skincare and press book now. That way telephone tag and all that good stuff kind of gets avoided. And then go ahead and do the next one. And for all the BMI people here today, I've got 3 facial gift certificates for $195, regularly $225. So I'm giving that as a discount. If you want to do this and you've got to go afterwards or whatever, just send me an email, or I'll write your name down, and we'll get that going for you next week. And this is just kind of something I was thinking about when I started my business, and that was go confidently in the direction of your dreams. And that's what I'm doing now. Go ahead. Someone busier than you is getting a facial right now. I work late. I work until 7 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I also work on Saturdays, 9 to 3. And the time is now. Okay, testimonials. I'm going to go back to that. The testimonial, 2 of them that I have is my mom. The first one, she's 77 years old. I don't know if you remember seeing that photo or not, but she's been using the products and coming in for regular facials with me for the last few years. She said she was in the doctor's office getting her, regular check, and she was in the locker room, and she had her gown on, and the nurse came in and looked around, went back. Nurse came in again, looked around, came back. 3 times the nurse came in. Jackie? And Mom goes, yeah, finally. She goes, I was looking for a 77-year-old, not a 57-year-old. So my mom gets on the phone, or she on text, you know, at almost 80, she's texting me that she couldn't believe this, and thank you so much, and you've done so much for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The second testimonial that I have is a gal named Vicki, who came to me about a month ago, and she had gray skin with like a white overcast to it. And she's, I don't know, 70-ish, maybe in her 60s. And she's been coming to me for 3 times. She came and had an oxygen facial. Actually, she had 3 oxygen facials. And the last one, she got up, she looked in the mirror, and she started crying. That is my why. That is why I do this, because I can help so many people actually look and feel their very, very best. And so that's it. That's me.